Hello, everyone. Hello, coming on late. It's another day. I know I was supposed to come on yesterday. Had to get a lot of things done. I apologize. I'm hoping I get some people in tonight. I think everybody's tired, but I wanted to come in. And it may not be a long live, but come on in, come on in. Let's have a discussion. I found a video and I wanted to talk about Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. He has been missing since February 26th of 2024 from Hendersonville, Tennessee, from his home on Stafford Court. Hey, show poodles, how are you? I don't think that we have very many in here tonight. Hopefully we'll get some more coming in. I know it's late. I'm sitting on the back deck, so you probably hear my neighbor's dog. Sorry about that. But came outside because everybody's asleep. But I wanted to talk about Sebastian tonight's show, Poodles. I wanted to play a video. In this video, the LE1, God rest his soul, is not with us any longer, from my understanding, because of an accident, I think. But you're on your deck also. It's so quiet and peaceful out here, but the neighbor's dog hears me talking evidently. So, can you hear me okay, show? I've got it turned down a little bit so I'm not too loud, waking up all the neighbors. But I haven't been able to cover Sebastian lately. There are no new updates, as everyone knows. But I do want to keep his name out there. Hello, town chat. How are you? Come on in, come on in. Trying to wait till a few come in. I'm going to keep his name out there. Town chat. We were just talking about the LE, and 6 months ago there was a video put out, and it was one of the LE, I think, was not with us any longer, from my understanding. I've only been on the case for, I think it's 5 months now. So I'm going to show this video of what Ellie had said about Sebastian's case and just let y'all come up with some questions, and let's see if we can talk about it. Hello, Smiley. Hey, thanks for coming in. I thought you was going to bed. Sorry, I don't mean to come on so late. I'm going to try to start coming on a little sooner. But I don't want to interrupt all the other big channels and stuff because I'm just little on me. So, you was? I'm sorry, Smiley. You didn't have to come on. You could go to bed, hon, but thank you for coming. I'm going to, excuse me, guys, my voice. I'm going to pull this video up that I found. You're a night owl, town chat. I am too. Like, I cannot shut my brain off till about 1 o'clock at least. And then I'm up about 8 with the kids. So let's share this screen. Sorry about the dog in the background. We're going to play this. And this is credit to News Channel 5, guys. I'm going to pull this up. And then I'm going to push play. I want y'all to listen to what Ellie was pretty much promising us. I'm sure they were promising Seth as well. And it's just heartbreaking to me to hear this. Let's see here. If I can pull it up bigger. Can y'all see that? No, I don't think you guys are seeing it. Please stop sharing, guys. Hang on. We are gonna go back. Let's restart this. Sorry. Pulled up the wrong thing. Thank you, Smiley, for giving credit. I will learn how to work this. I promise. Let's see. I'm going to go ahead and pull it up. And I'm going to pause it till we get it on the screen. I'm going to go back. Okay, here we go, guys. Sorry about that. Nothing wants to work for me anymore. Okay, here we go. Listen closely.
The Amber Alert remains active, and now nearly 10 months after Sebastian Rogers disappeared, those leading the search effort say no one is giving up.
It's not a cold case. It's an active and ongoing investigation.
Sumner County Sheriff Eric Craddock has been on the case since Sebastian disappeared from his Hendersonville home back on February 26th. Since then, hundreds of tips have been investigated, and to date,
10 months ago,
there still have been no confirmed sightings. In that vacuum, rumors continue to run rampant online from less than credible sources.
Well, it's real easy to sit on social media and make those comments.
Sheriff Craddock says investigators deal with facts, seeking evidence and hard leads. There have been few official updates in recent months, but the sheriff says investigators meet weekly about the case.
I've been pretty transparent. There is some information that's just not releasable, right? And that's only because any information released could be prejudicial to the case. And a successful resolution is my ultimate goal.
There's not a day that doesn't go by that I don't think about Sebastian.
EMA Director Ken Widener has headed up search efforts around Sebastian's home and beyond from the very beginning, and it is his team that stands ready to act on any credible lead that comes from the tip line.
We have K9 on standby, we have search teams on standby, we've got drones ready to go, and we go.
The question of what happened to Sebastian very much still remains open, and to date, nothing has been ruled out, including the possibility of foul play. And on that note, District Attorney Ray Whitley tells me he gets updates on the case nearly every week, and he does stand ready to prosecute if it ever comes to that. Nick Barris, News Channel 5.
What do you guys think about that? What do you think about that? If it ever comes to play, they stand to prosecute. They also said on there that they're having leads and tips every week. Every week they're having a meeting. Are they still having a meeting? That's my question. I want to always speak facts. If I don't know something and you guys do know the facts, I want you guys to correct me. I don't want to ever spread misinformation. Smiley, I pray they are following them too. Patricia, I think they are blowing smoke up her. Yeah. Yeah, I just don't understand it. I really don't. You know, if, in my opinion, if they wanted him found, then they would be working. You know, his dad evidently is trying and find every lead. And you know, the story about the couple that unfortunately did not make it that showed the other night. LE actually, when their child was missing, told them, and this was in Knox County, allegedly told them to search for their own child. Is this the same case? I mean, where they want the parents, in my opinion, to do the work? I don't understand it. Do you guys have any questions? What I wanted to come on here tonight about was, we all have questions. What are the questions in your mind right now that you would ask Ellie, or that you would ask KP, or you would ask CP if they were right in front of you? Patricia, Katie, where is Sebastian? Quit lying, tell the truth for Sebastian's sake. That's your opinion. Yes. Yes. What are the other questions? What would you ask Ellie? Smiley, do you have a question you would ask? Smiley, where is Sebastian? Someone knows, folks. You know that someone knows. You don't go missing from a house without any, and this is in my opinion, but you don't go missing from your home, in the middle of the night with no evidence, nothing. I would ask Ellie, where are the rest? Show poodles. Yeah. I mean, and I know that Smiley covers Sebastian. I know there's a few others like Mama Marissa and Hindsight, and they have been talking a lot about the Texas Roadhouse video. Why is KP not screaming to the world for her son? I would be hounding every media channel that I possibly could, every news channel, telling them that I want on there to talk to my son on the screen. And that's not in my opinion. But if that happened to me, that would be what I would be doing. Town chat, sorry. I felt loud and back. We had a power surge. It's okay. You're fine. Thank you, Town chat. Patricia, why haven't they done forensics on the house, and why can't CP tell them no dog searches? I have those same questions. I have that same questions. My big question, and y'all correct me if I'm hearing the dispatch wrong, okay, but it needs to be brought to light, in my opinion. If I'm hearing correctly on that dispatch, it literally says, and it's on, I did a stream on the dispatch in 2 segments, and the first of it, when they initially got the call, it sounds like Ellie literally said, we're going to head back to Stafford Court. In my opinion, that's what it says. And it also says, let's do our own search on the home. Why was that said? Why has that not been brought up? And I'm saying allegedly because you all could hear different than me. But I have a transcriber. I have a video of a phone call that CP was on there with an ex-PI of Seth. Okay? And in the background, you can hear KP, and it sounds like, in my opinion, that she is on a phone call. And I hear certain words that the transcriber picked up on that phone call. I wish a lot of people would go and listen to that, because if I'm hearing correctly, and the transcriber, this is a medical transcriber that I'm using, okay, it's not cheap equipment. The medical transcriber is picking up certain words that do not sound appropriate, and why she is talking about that, in my opinion. Okay? I've not been very bold about this, but if you guys will go back and listen to that, please, and give me your opinions on what's being said, please, I beg you. Because there's certain words in that conversation. We're so busy listening to CP and the one on the phone, but if you listen to the background noise, sometimes I believe the background noise has a lot of clues, in my opinion. Okay? But guys, yeah, I wonder about the dog searches. Are you able to play it for us now? I'm not sure on how to go back into YouTube. I might be able to, I could come on tomorrow. Smiley, are you able to go in, like, into your own YouTube? I could play it from my phone, possibly. If my child was missing, I wouldn't care. Him chat. Let me try to do that tomorrow because my phone is very loud and I might wake up the neighbors with it. But tomorrow I will schedule a live and I will replay that. I wouldn't care if they tore my whole house apart, our children. Yes, exactly, Patricia. I'm sorry, Town Chat. I just got everybody asleep in my house and I have to sit on the back deck. This right here, guys. If your child was missing, I would not care if they ripped my whole house apart. Exactly. Children are the most precious thing to us. But again, we're real moms. Yeah. I'm sorry. But a real mom, and I'm just going to call it like it is, a real mom would be out there doing everything possible, wouldn't be able to sleep, eat, or anything, if they were truly, truly torn apart over this, in my opinion. And I'm being very bold, but I'm getting kind of aggravated at this point. And I know a lot of you guys are aggravated, but to see, in my opinion, more about Sebastian than his own egg donor, in my opinion. Okay? It makes me angry. You've got so many people out there in this world that would love to have children that cannot. I was one of those guys. For 5 years, I cried every time I took a pregnancy test. That's what pulls in my heartstrings all the time. Now I have 5 beautiful children. The doctor said I would never have any at all. But you've got these people out here that can have children left and right, that have a good life, that need to raise their children, that if anybody, if you're frustrated, if you're tired, I get it. I get worn out every day. Trust me. Okay. And I don't have a big system to help me take care of my children or to give me a break from time to time. It's every once in a blue moon. Okay. And it's like an hour for a month. But, there's people out there. From my understanding, KP was people were saying that they would give her a break. Neighbors and stuff, right? Hello, Brandy. Come on in. From my understanding, that's what I've heard. I hope I'm not spreading misinformation. I don't want to. But what I heard, if you have a system, what's so hard? I know with Sebastian being on the spectrum, I know he probably had his quirks, but that's your baby, okay? That is your child, your flesh and blood. How can you not care, nurture, and love and be searching for your flesh and blood every day? Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to turn to this, but I just wanted to come on, talk about Sebastian. If you see him, please contact TBI at 1-800 TBI Find. Call 1-800 Call FBI. Continue writing the letters, the emails. We're going to get somewhere one day, guys. God brings things to light. He brings dark to night. Show poodles. I don't know how they sleep, honey. I couldn't. Patricia, I lost my daughter to colon cancer recently, and I cry and pray every day she's gone forever, so I know the loss. I'm so sorry, Patricia. I'm so sorry, honey. We will continue to pray for you. I could not imagine, and I'm sure this hits home with you. We will pray, and I believe in prayer. I believe prayer works, guys. Whether, YouTube knocks me off for that, I really don't care. But I feel like prayers will be answered one day. Patricia, it's not the same as losing a child. But in October of last year, I lost my dad. In a way I never imagined I would. He fought cancer for 14 years. Non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. Went into a hospital. And I won't mention the hospital. But they actually gave him an antibiotic that he was allergic to without knowing if he even had an infection. They tested him. They just didn't know where fever was coming from. They tested him and didn't know where it was coming from just because he had a fever. He had chemo 2 days prior to, and I think he just needed fluids. He was very weak. But they gave him an antibiotic for 3 days, guys, he was allergic to. And I'm not ever fully came out on YouTube and said this. But that's what makes me angry. But I've got God on my side. And I pray to God every night and talk to my daddy every night. Town Chat Cafe, I'm so sorry to hear about you losing your daughter. We will all come together in unity and pray for you. Yes, Patricia. Show poodles. How awful, Kiki. Yeah, and I'm the one that actually realized that he was allergic to the antibiotics that they were giving him. I begged for help. Guys, I begged for help, and all they gave him was Benadryl. Thank you, Town Chat. Thank you. Yeah, Sunday's going to be really rough, guys. First Father's Day without him. And I'm my only child, so if I cry, I'm sorry. I'm my only child, and I was my daddy's little princess, and he was my hero. And I call him Daddy. I don't call him Dad. But it was a horrible experience. But God will get me through. And that's why I came on YouTube, actually, was to keep my mind occupied. Like I needed something else to keep my mind occupied. I have 5 kids. But when I get downtime, that's when my mind starts racing. So I'd rather have it occupied. And my mom was a mod on one of the channels, or 2 of the channels. And people just accepted me in. And I appreciate that so much. I really do, more than y'all know. How old are my kids? They are 22, 17, 10, 8, and 4. So they keep me very busy on all the different age groups. But that's why I was coming on YouTube. when I learned about Sebastian's case. My mom was actually on it as a mod, and it just pulled at my heartstrings. And I can kind of sympathize with Seth, even though I've never spoke to him except for on here. You're fine, Smiley. Get your shower, girl. Do any of them like dinosaurs? They do. They do, town chat. My 4-year-old does. But no, I came on. I was actually going to go and make a channel about my dad and the circumstance that happened, and that things I didn't want to happen to other elderly patients. Most of us love people on here, but you have to be careful with the hate channels. I know. I stay away. And, they have somebody to answer to, too. The same person I have to answer to. And I don't go on there. And you got all the littles to sleep at the same time. Wow, well, they're in different rooms, but yeah, we do a schedule around here. Show poodles. If it wasn't for schedules, whew, I would be insane. But now you guys know why I come on so late, or I try to do it. I tried to do it in the car the other day, guys. And my husband was trying to keep them occupied at the pool. And my 4-year-old decided she was going to run and go out front and come to the car with me. So I had to literally, because I'm not going to let anybody hear my kiddos, I had to literally shut it down right away and delete it because she came in and said, Mommy. But you guys are like family. You really are. I don't do much but stay in my house. So unless it's with my husband, I don't get out much. So YouTube is an outlet for me, I guess, to heal in a way, and to also help people. I want to help. I've always been a helper, and I pray every night when I go to sleep that Sebastian's found, guys. I love you guys. Thank you so much for coming in. I'm going to try to relax a little bit and go to bed myself. You guys have a great weekend. Well, hang on. Tomorrow's only Thursday, right? See, I'm lost. Sounds like we are in the same club. Town chat. I do nothing. Like, I have a boring life, but it's crazy. Does that make sense? Good night, everybody. Y'all have a good Wednesday night. Go to bed. Get you some good sleep. Tomorrow, have a great day. Wake up refreshed. Hopefully, we will. Have a beautiful as you are blessed evening. Thank you. Lisa, I'm so sorry. You're fine, honey, for coming in late. You're fine. We'll put you on replay. I know you had the little grins today. So I hope that you had a great evening with them. Good night, all. I love you. And we're going to keep praying for Sebastian. Okay? Keep his name out there. If you see him, yell his name. Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. Call 911. Go talk to him. See if it's him, guys. We've got to be proactive in finding him. If you have a tip, call TBI or FBI. It's going across the bottom of my screen right now. Keep his name out there, Sebastian Wayne Drake Rogers. If seen, contact TBI 1-800-TBI-FIND or call 1-800-CALL-FBI. Good night, guys. Love you all. Have a good night.